lot of sense. The Harley got through though in the end, and well, Super Friends, of course, the MVP from game number 1, just had a terrific game. Welcome back to the draft. This time we're, as we mentioned, going to Broken Walls, game number 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Onic Philippines do end up in the blue side here. Yep, there they are.
Okay, so blue side. Ang mga priorities is going to be the Marcel still. Don't want to give it to team of Falcons. I wonder if Falcons are concerned about the Paquito once again, if they will pan it out.
Yeah.
Baka mag-sugal sila in a way na ibigay muna nila, i-open nila yung Paquito kasi meron din naman chance na hindi ito priority ng Team Onic.
Yeah. We did see some draft patterns from yesterday though. I think it was from the second series more of between Omega and Falcons. Wherein, and this is what we were talking about before the start of the day, with the Phobius banned out by blue side, Falcons banning out the Furry, of course, rightfully so. There's a chance of the Paquito showing up as the first pick on the blue. So that's still the possibility. Onic, that might be where they're headed towards because they themselves banned out the Jushin as the first pick. Yeah,
that's right. So, ang ina-expect din natin dito is the Harley, but it was even last pick to the previous game. So baka pwede nating makita dito sa dating game na ulit deprioritized yung hero na yon. I can't seem to remember. There was the Paquito. It should be the Paquito, the last one, but we'll see if Falcons will open it up. So far, it's the Fanny. If I've seen that correctly, yes, it is the Fanny.
Yep.
Okay, so last ban, expecting natin is Paquito, but many things can happen. It's the playoffs. It's a best of 7 nga pala. So, may chance na mag-open pa yung mga teams natin.
Yeah, that's true. With the longer series, you have a chance to usually open things that you don't usually open. So yeah, they'd rather ban on the box show. Rightfully so. I think it's a well-warranted respect ban towards King Kong and Onic Philippines as a whole team to take it out. And as expected, we were talking about it. There's the Paquito. Falcons though, let's see if they'll go for a faster roam. They'll get the Claude most likely.
Yep, and maybe the Kalea as well.
For a real fight.
Yep, Claude Kalea. So still no Moscow for Falcons, pero tingin ko yung mga first pick na Claude, understandable. I think I can, you can pass off. All right. So Falcons, Onic, without the back shot, they can move back dun sa kanilang mga priorities earlier, pero wala kasing Jushin ngayon available, so they might just go for a Gord or a Valentina. And what if i-prioritize din nila yung Atlas na ngayon ay pinangsasagot sa Kalea? So what if this is like Gord Atlas or Eve Atlas as the secondary picks mula sa Onic?
I'm a little bit more towards the Gord here. And yes, the first time we saw Atlas this season was it was used by TNC. I think if I'm not mistaken, that was their match against Aurora in week 4, week 5. That was their response towards the Kalea. The Kalea has a hard time. But Onic, they're giving themselves some time. Roman mid later. They want to see what Haji will end up with first. Now they pick up the Harith and the Lemur. Oh wait, no, yeah, I get why it's tough for them to pick up the
Harith.
The Atlas already is because the Valentina is still open.
Tama. Which is now going to be picked up by Falcons.
There we go, yeah.
So, it's still the combo. Kalea and the Valentina, but this time it's going to be the Claude. Pero mukhang mababan na sa kanila yung Suyu. I highly doubt that Onic Philippines will let that through. And that's Atlas na sila ang magbaban. That's Team Falcons, I mean. Yeah.
And that's kind of interesting to me. I thought that because now that they have the Valentina, they don't have to worry much about the Atlas. So.
Okay. Siguro kasi nire-respeto nila yung idea na Brusco pa rin to.
Yeah. And it is difficult to get mid-control and mid-priority if you're a Valentina going up against an Atlas. I understand.
Right. And I guess sa mga ganitong moments, ang ibaban is the Guinevere, probably from Onic. Maybe the Suyo eventually.
Yeah.
Atlas and probably Hylos para sa Falcons na ban?
Yeah, that opens up most likely. I think they're going to end up with the Khalid. Usually teams who want to pick up the Khalid in the second phase, they want to take out the Guinevere. So that could be also one of their options. If they just want to like play fast, go for speed, it won't pack or revitalize. But with them most likely taking away either the Hylos or Gacha, one of those. Yeah,
that's the Gacha. Sa ngayon, ng Onic, will they consider the Suyo ban or just the Frederick this time? Understanding na parang may option kasi ang Falcons na kumuha ng utility kapag damage type yung XP ng kalaban. So that could be a consideration for Onic.
Yeah, plus you get the passive from the Fred a bit more. Such a good ban by Onic.
Alright. So what do you pick now? You still have the Suyo if you're Falcons.
Yeah.
At the same time, parang yun ba yung gusto mo talaga priority ngayon? They can go for the flap hero.
The immortal one chose.
So that's well, it's still the Suyo. Medyo na no choice sila doon. Okay, now it gets interesting. What is your mid duo? Kaja is available, pinasasagot sa isang I think yung Gord still is warranted here. I think yun na yung pick nila.
Yeah, I think it also depends really on the mid. Like, if they end up getting an Eve, then they pair it up with a high loss. If it's not an Eve, then it's a Gord, then not the high loss.
Then not the high loss,
Yeah, it'll be something else.
So, thinking ko, this is Gord Cho.
Gord Cho. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is chowable.
Yep. Since wala na, nagbigay ka rin naman ng isang ultimate. The Leomord's already open, the Falcons already picked up. Parang understood mo na makakuha ng good ulti itong si Valentina. Why not go Gord Cho or glue and Gord? Okay.
Oh. Ooh, Hylos Valier.
Hylos Valier. Very well.
Crazy. Yeah. Tough pokes might be somewhat tough for the Valentina and the Kalea. Well, it depends a lot on Haji and how he handles the exchange against the Valier.
Now, we're left with the options dito para i-flap. There is the Benedetta, Esmeralda, least of my friends. But it is good versus the Paquito, tas may shields din yung Harit. So siguro yun. However, I don't like the odds for Esmeralda up against the Valier and traditionally itong Hylos. So, alam ko hindi mo pa itatanong sa akin dito, pero mukhang pipiliin ko na yung Onic Philippines, Renmar. I really like the idea of this Hylos plus the Valier as their last pick.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning a little bit more towards Onic Philippines for this one as well. But I want to see how this Esmeralda with a sprint is gonna do. It's a toss coin, a coin toss for me up in the air.
For sure. So ang benefit ng isang Valier is of course HP-based damage pang gulo dun sa Kalea, and of course yung supplementary damage mula sa malayo para tulungan ng isang Paquito.
Alright, casters, you ready? Let's go!
Rinig na rinig sa San Juan Arena ang energy mula sa parehas na kupunan. At matapos manalo ng Onic Philippines kanina in a dominant game number 1 ay naghahanap ng bawi ang Team Falcons. Tignan natin kung saan mapupunta ang game number 2 sa pagpasok natin sa Land of Dawn.
You know, curiously, I'm wondering what is the idea behind the Kalea and the Valentina again. Medyo tinakil na to ng ating on-ground panel kanina, but you just don't have the burst enough para makapag-dish ng damage in the early portions of this game. Kaya kung mapapansin mo, compared to the first minute of game number 1, medyo nagti-TH or tower hug na lang yung mid lane duo ng Team Falcons.
Medyo talagang lugi din talaga sila dun sa poke na kayang gawin ng Onic Philippines, considering this is a Valier and a high loss. Super friends though, medyo low on HP. But to answer your question, I think yung maximum value nung Kalea and the Valentina would not be because of the combo.
Here we go again. It's gonna be Ogwen na malalatagan na naman ng damage, pero si Super Prince naman ay makakat to 33% of his HP. Still safe for both teams.
Hindi masyado nagre-risk ang parehas sa kupunan ngayon in game number 2 para nag-aantayan sila ng kanilang mga power spike. In terms of sustained combat, Joshi, sino pa ang makakalamang dito? Parang parehas kasing pangmatagalan yung lineup eh.
Para sustain, pero nandun tayo sa thought ng level 4 dependencies. For Onic Philippines, ang level 4 nila, may Zaman Force, may Glorious Pathway, may Insta Purica mula dun sa Valier, and yung Phantom Steed mula dun sa Leomord. But for the side of Falcons, ang level 4 dependency nila would be yung kopya ng ultimate, could be the Glorious Pathway na kokopya ni Haji, and also yung buhat mula kay Ogwen, plus yung damage ng Falling Star Moon mula dun sa Esmeralda. We get the idea. The Esmeralda is para doon sa Paquito, doon sa lane dominance, and even doon sa Harit if ever man na magkaroon na ng 5v5 team fight. Pero ang magiging problema ni Flap dito would be that Valier and that Hylos. Once mabuo yung mga counter items, mahihirapan sa Promonta.
At ito ang unang pagong ng ating laro kung saan Team Falcons ang mauunang pumwesto bagamat nandiyan si King Kong at Brusco para mag-contest.
Wala pa nakokopya ng ultimate itong si Haji. Si King Kong ilalabas sa tulong ng kanyang Phantom Steed at matutulak niya si Ogwen, pero makakatakas pa naman ng bahagya. It's gonna be King Kong na maghahabol pa rin para sa roamer na ito. Hindi niya papauwin, and that's gonna be the first blood para sa Onic Philippines. Si Brusco naman ang hinahabol ngayon ng Team Falcons. Phantom Steed pabalik. At si Haji naman, si Flap pala ang makakuha ng kill sa tulong ng Falling Star Moon. Nabaliktad ang sitwasyon. Team Falcons naman ngayon para sa unang pagong.
At nakuha man yung first blood si Super Fritz! Piso! Isang piso na lang! Hindi pa nabigay. Team Falcons pa rin ang nakakalamang nakuha nila ang unang pagong.
That's what we've been talking about this Esmeralda pick. Damage is there. kunat nandyan. Pero merong certain time, darating sa punto na hindi na siya makunat sa side ng Onic Philippines. Pero ngayon, na makunat pa siya at masakit yung damage niya, kailangan ma-maximize yun ng Team Falcons. Because again, walang pure synergy ang meron ng Valentina at ang Kalea. Ang value mo dito would be their individuality. Ogwen with the Kalea, pwede siyang bumuhat at mag-isolate ng isang member from Onic Philippines, and mainly that's gonna be King Kong. And para naman sa Valentina, yung kopya ng Glorious Pathway para mabalanse yung mismong itsura ng composition na meron sila. Because right now, nasa pick-off-centric type of lineup sila. Pero pag kinopya niya yung Glorious Pathway, nagiging team-fight-centric yung status ng Team Falcons.
And ibig sabihin lang no, pwedeng palang mag-switch ang Team Falcons dito kung anong kailangan nila para sa tamang panahon. At matagal-tagal pa naman bago ang susunod na pagong. Nagsusuntukan lamang si Super Marco at Savero dito. Pero nakakalamang si Savero on this Harith against a late-game Claude. So far, hindi pa naman ganun kalaki ang kalamangan ng Team Falcons kontra Onic Philippines. This is still anybody's ball game. Pero ano ba yung power spike na inaabangan ng Onic Philippines dito?
For Onic Philippines, kailangan nila ng Warax Endless Battle mula kay King Kong. Probably at around 7 minutes. Yun yung time na mas sila yung magpo-force sa mga team fight against Team Falcons. And also, yung Dominance Ice na pwedeng kunin or yung Glowing One na pwedeng kunin ni Super Friends and ni Brusco. Yun yung pinakailangan nila up against Flap dahil sa early game talagang mangingibabaw yung kakunatan and again, damage output ng Esmeralda considering napapunta si Flap sa isang Enchanted Talisman.
And looking at the Infinix in-game equipment, teka lang, Savero, mabibigyan ng bagya. Nasilip natin na patungo pa lamang ng DHS dito si Super Marco. Meanwhile, si Savero ay medyo madami-dami na talagang hawak na cooldown reduction. Pero may expect natin sa laban na ito ay may onting kalamangan dapat ng Onic Philippines. Pero hindi pa ata sila lalaban ngayon pa lang.
Talagang pinapaspasan na ng Team Falcons para makatake sila ngayon. Si Brusco na naman na kanilang mamamataan habang nakuha ni Kyle yung pagungat. Andun na naman yung Tsunami Slam para makapag-dish out sana ng damage. Pero si King Kong na naman na naghahabol sa tulong ng kabayo. Pero andun na naman yung Blazing Duet para sa kay Super Marco. Si Kirk ay nawala. Si Super Vince ang susunod. Si Flap naghahabol. Si Brusco yung lilikod. Para sana makaharap pa si Savero at si King Kong. Yung dalawang damage dealers. Sa lang natira pero liban na naman ng Team Falcons para mag-dish out sa kanila. Si King Kong na lang ang natira. At hindi man lang nag-ibang sitwasyon. Team Falcons naman ang lamang sa ngayon.
Their biggest win in this game number 2. A clean 5-0 wipeout at may pagong pa.
Yun ang pinaka magandang nangyari for Team Falcons. The moment Flap goes in, remember, nakasprint tong Esmeralda na to. So chase is not a problem for Team Falcons Philippines. And also sustainability-wise, lahat sila may means to survive. And wala pang damage output ng Onic Philippines considering nga na yung mid duo nila ay nakavalir. This is a damage over time. And kung usapang sustainability, lalamang pa rin ng Falcons. Search of Life, there is heals coming in mula dito kay Ogwen.
At sa totoo lang, Josh, tinanong kita kanina kung ano ba ang iniitay ng Onic Philippines dito. Ano ba yung kailangan nila para makalaban dito sa Team Falcons? And pinagkumpara pa natin si Super Marco and Savero looking at the items, pa DHS pa lamang siya nun. Pero nagawa pa rin ng Team Falcons manalo sa isang malaking team fight. Now going back to that question, makakapalag pa ba ang Onic sa susunod na pagong?
For the next turtle, maaari. Pero kailangan makapwesto ng matindi itong si Super Friends. Siya pa lang ang meron ditong anti-regen. Buo na yung kanyang Genius One, yung Glowing One rather. So siya magiging key factor. If and only if matalunan siya ng Team Falcons, mawawala lahat ng yun!
Speaking of talon, nandun yung Falling Star Moon pero wala nang mangyayari pagkatapos nun dahil magbaback away si Brusco and the rest of Onic Philippines. 3.9k ang kanilang hinahawakan papunta sa susunod na pagong.
And this is the final turtle of the game kung saan ang huling dalawang pagong ay napunta sa kamay ng Team Falcons at sisimulan na rin nila ito ngayon. Pakiramdam ko ang Onic Philippines yung nag-call na hindi sila papalag. Kaya naman pwede nang ilista all 3 turtles para sa Team Falcons dito sa game number 2.
A deja vu but the complete opposite. All 3 para sa Team Falcon. Sila ngayon na may hawak ng 4.4k gold lead. So the idea for Onic is to just probably trade pero hanggang kailan nila gagawin to?
Kailangan pa nila makabuo ng items. Kailangan pa ng oras para kay Savero. Hindi to tulad ng Claude na kapag minadali mo agad yung pag-scale at inikutan mo ay makukuha mo agad yung value dahil mas malaki nga naman talaga ang AOE ng isang Claude compared to Aharith. Pero ang Onic Philippines, kailangan pa nilang i-survive itong mid game. Hindi mo na dapat sila lumaban. They're not the one to force a team fight. They must just counter-engage dahil yun yung nature ng lineup nila.
Oo, at sa ngayon magpupush na ang Onic Philippines dito sa may bandang ibaba. Kahit pa natatalo sila kanina sa mga team fights ay may nakukuha pa rin naman sila ang mga objectives. That's their first third na makukuha sa loob ng larong ito. At mukhang mabibigyan pa si Flap.
Flap na yung kaminanatan nila para sigurado na. That's -1 in favor of Onic Philippines. Glorious pathway sana para sa overkill. Pero tingnan mo naman yung ginagawa ng Onyx. Si Savero ay gumagawa ng plano para sa kanyang kupunan, making the most out of the kill and creating space for Onic PH.
And that just cuts the gold lead mula sa 5,000 patungo na lamang sa 4,000. Mukhang may ginagawang tama ang Onic Philippines.
Kailangan na mag-ingat ng Team Falcons sa mga ganong klaseng engagements kasi walang sino man from them ang kayang sumustain ng 4-man gank na pwedeng gawin ng Onic Philippines. And remember, wala pa doon si Savero. That's just Super Friends. And ito si King Kong na nagpo-provide ng damage. And even Kirk, yung initiation niya with that knockout strike, it's enough para bigyan ng 1-2 segundo na makapwesto ang Onic Philippines and try to take down Flap. And kinailangan lang nila ng at least 6 seconds to burst down an Esmeralda. That's worrisome. Kasi kung Claude yun, hindi lang 6 seconds yun, baka 3 seconds lang namatay yung Claude doon.
And you're right, ito na tayo pinaka-chansa ng Onic Philippines. Kahit ba lamang ang Team Falcons ng 4,000 ay papunta pa lamang sa Swift Trinity. Dito si Super Marco, wala pang hawak na Corrosion Strike. Corrosive Axe at for Savero naman ay papunta na siya sa kanyang Power Spike. At sisimulan na nga ito ng Team Falcons ang unang Lord ng larong ito at pinapakura na ni Haji ang objective.
Tinutulak na naman si Haji. Kopya niya ngayon yung Phantom Steed. Si Ogwen ay magpapakita pa rin Glorious Pathway ay hindi na kailangan dahil aabutin ng Team Falcons yung HP bar para mapunta sa kanilang major objective. Punteriya naman nila ay yung bandang gitna. Tsunami Slam na naman ang iba pa to. Si Flap ay nasa likuran. Si Kyle namimili ng target. Pero si Ogwen mag-flicker away. It's gonna be the Summon Force na hindi masyadong magagamit. At si Kirk nakaabang sa likod. Alam niya rin Kyle. Alam din ni Haji. Magda-knockout. Si puro step na lang para makalayo siya sa pagkakataon na yon, but Falcons have secured the major objective.
And the Lord is marching up top. Team Falcons ay hindi nawalan ng buhay habang kinukuha ang Lord na yon. And looking at the objective so far, lahat ay nakuha ng Team Falcons. Kaya naman nandito na sila sa punto kung saan kapag tumitingin tayo sa ating Infinix in-game equipment ay isang buong item na ata ang mga nilalamang ng kanilang primary carries.
Let me just repeat this. Even if Onic wants to contest for that, they just can't. Binanggit natin to kanina ng game number 1 pero Falcons yung nalulugi. But now, it's Onic receiving the other side of the story na sila naman yung nalulugi. With the Lord marching down the top lane from Team Falcons, they could possibly get those outer turrets down. Maximum revenue na yung makapagpuputok ng energy shields considering na 1 minuto at kalahati na lang yung natitira para dun sa cooldown nun. And now Onic wants to defend, but Falcon wants to go for the push!
At atake na naman ang kanilang gagawin. Glorious Pathway na ilatag na para sana medyo mahirapan itong kupunan ng Onic PH na makadepensa pero nakalahati lang ang base in terms of the inhibitors. It's A-OK for Onic. Wala pang basag doon sa tatlo.
At malinis na pagdepensa ang pinakita ng Onic Philippines with the help of the Holy Shields ay hindi rin sila nawalan ng buhay pero mukhang mawawalan sila ng mga resources sa loob ng sa kanilang gubat dahil Team Falcons ay mag-i-invade pa rin at binabakuran na rin itong purple buff na ito. Mukhang 70% ng resources sa loob ng mapa ay nakukuha ng Team Falcons at pipilitin yung top lane na.
Bigla ang nag-Glorious Pathway itong si Brusco dahil ina-anticipate niya yung galaw na gagawin itong si Super Marco, but there is no follow-up damage just yet. Yung kaninang 4,000 kalamangan ay umangat na ng halos 6.
Nahawakan na ulit ng Team Falcons yung control sa mapa. And not just that, yung threat pa lang na hindi basta-basta pwede lumaban yung Onic Philippines dahil nga hindi pa rin nila kaya. Unlike for Team Falcons na kahit anong gawing initiation ng Team Falcons okay lang. May it be mauna yung Falling Star Moon o mauna yung buhat ni Ogwen dito, okay lang for them because they've invested so much on their items. Looking at it, pa-Winter Crown na itong si Super Marco. And once makomplete yun, wala nang pipigil sa kanya. Wala nang threat ng knockout strike na pwede ma-knock up siya or even mamatay siya bago pa man siya makapag-dish out ng damage. And Onic Philippines, kailangan nilang mag-ingat kasi yung dive ng Team Falcons could be really problematic if you're Onic Philippines.
Oo, and nakita na rin natin kanina yon na talagang kapag pumasok ang Team Falcons ay medyo maiilang talaga si Savero considering that Flap is running this Esmeralda na isa sa mga masasabi nating common na pangontra sa isang Harith na nakita na natin during the the regular season. Pero sisimulan na nga ng Team Falcons dito ang pangalawang Lord ng larong ito. Last Lord ay nakuha nila, walang contest at mukhang wala ding contest na magaganap kaya sila mismo ang maghahanap ng dugo.
Tingnan mo gaano kabilis yun, men. Si Owen pero nakita niya ay walang iba yung kundi yung roamer na kanilang kupunan. Falling Star mo para hindi na makapag-deal ng damage. Itong Onic PH pero buhay pa rin si Brusco sa tulong ng Expressway. Falcons, malinis na nakuha yun pero si Kirk hindi pa pala kasama doon. So they will be able to get an objective. Pero mukhang aabutan na siya. Tinitignan siya ni Kyle, ni Flap. Handa ba ang lahat? Kasama na rin si Owen at ibabalibag na siya ng paunti-unti pero hindi na pala kailangan dahil siya'y mawawala sa kamay ng 4 na miyembro ng Falcons. 6,000 ang lamang.
Wow, parang sinadya ata ng Onic Philippines na manatili na lang si Kirk doon para mabigyan din ng espasyo ang iba pang mga miyembro ng Super Family na ma-clear out ang potential threats on other waves. And now for Team Falcons na may katiting na buhay na natitira sa Lord. Anong game plan nila dito?
Kailangan nilang samahan yung Lord. Kailangan nilang mapakrush yung Lord doon sa inhibitor turret. Or if not, mapuwersa lang ang Onic Philippines na lumaban. Kasi kung ikaw yung Team Falcons, lamang ka dito, kailangan ikaw yung papalag.
Uy, nasan? Yung Tsunami Slam, si Owen hindi na nakapagod. Tuloy-tuloy na nag-cross paths na naman. Ang iba sa mga glorious pathway, si Kyle magdadish na lang ng arrow. But even though there was no lore, 2 inhibitors ang napabagsak ng Team Falcons, angat sa 7,000.
At napaka-importante ng dalawang inhibitor turret na yon sa upcoming Lord natin 100 seconds from now. Dahil nasa long lane yung isang inhibitor turret na nakuha nila at alam natin that world-class teams, again, we're talking about the M5 and the M6 champions here, alam na alam nila kung paano maglaro ng mga waves.
Pwedeng biglang mag-switch ang Team Falcons na teka, hindi natin kailangan pumuwersa dito ng mga bagay-bagay. Lamang tayo. And even yung long lane, wala tayong problema dyan. Diretso for this Lord, even if tumagal yung Lord dance, lamang pa rin ang Team Falcons because of that. At some point, kailangan umuwi ng Onic Philippines to address that long lane, to address that slow push, and yun yung magiging go signal for Team Falcons na i-blitz at bilisan na yung pag-takedown ng Lord. Maari nilang ituloy na kuhanin at dire-diretso nilang tapusin yung laban if makuha na nila yung Lord. Pero kung ikaw ang Onic Philippines, kailangan na nilang lumaban. Because if not, they might cost them this game.
We are yet to see a winning team fight mula dito sa Onic Philippines. Kahit pa sabihin natin that Savero right now is close to building his 6th item. Alam nating napakasakit na ng Harith by that point. Kaya na nga mang one-shot niyan kung sakaling magitnaan ka talaga ng Synchro Fission. But for now, for Onic Philippines, mukhang maingat talaga silang naglalaro. In 35 seconds ay lalabas na rin ang pangatlong Lord ng larong ito kung saan, as you said, Joshi, no, parang kailangan na nilang lumaban. Ang tanong, lalaban ba sa base o lalaban doon sa upcoming Lord?
I think wala silang way para makalabas dito. Dahil sa dalawang inhibitor turns na nawala sa Onic Philippines, always showed off yung minions ng Team Falcons sa base nila. If lalabas sila, maaaring magkaroon pa ng way ang Team Falcons to get a split push or to even get a segue doon sa mga lanes na nakashow nga yung minions nila. Now 7 seconds in. Wala na silang oras para humabol pa dito dahil covered na ng Team Falcons lahat ng entry points ng Onic Philippines.
Tingnan mo, kailangan pa talaga nilang mag-clear ng buo dahil alam nila na siguradong sa kanila na mapupunta ang Lord. So si Brusco medyo napalalim ng konti. Sabi Owen, sige, ito na ang ating magiging target. Pero hindi niya pa ginagamit yung Tsunami Slam. Ngayon pa lang yan. Si Kirk ay tutulong sana. Si King Kong na rin na panakap niya pero walang mangyayari sa pagkakataon na yun. So this is gonna be a -1. Lamang na naman ang Falcons heading into this Lord Siege.
Aabot naman nata si Brusco kapag tumating na yung Lord. Pero masakit dito ay nagamit na yung Revitalize para dito sa Onic Philippines. At higit na magiging mas mahirap na buhayin dito si Savero sa upcoming Lord push. If you are Onic Philippines, what is the game plan para sa defensang ito?
Kailangan lang nilang gamitin yung natitirang torre nila sa bottom lane dahil yun din naman yung magiging target ng Team Falcons. Fight for this turret, but now goes Flap!
Super Prince still able to escape sa tulong ng kanyang flicker pero meron pang susunod dahil ito na yung round 2 kasama yung Panginoon. It's gonna be Savero and the rest of the members trying to at least defend pero doon naman yung glorious pathway pero yung luck ay sigurado. Shook at swak na panalo para sa Team